Hello, everyone. Welcome to Women in Water podcast, the podcast that dives deep into the stories and experience of women professionals in the water sector. I'm your host, Sue Lab Pugh, and each episode we'll be sitting down with remarkable women who are making waves in the water industry. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce our guest, Jurike from Indonesia. Jurike, hi. Could you please tell our listener a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Sula. Thank you for having me. Well, my name is Jurike Winarendri. You can call me Ike, Jurike. I'm originally from Semarang. Now I'm working in the WaterWorX that has a partnership in water utilities PDAM, Perumda Air Minum Tirta Modal Kota Semarang. And yeah, I'm working uh, on several topics with related departments, customer services, water production, and also I'm supporting Water for Life project.
That's really nice to see you again. And the Semarang city is really beautiful. This is one of the city I've ever visited that I like best. So yeah, you come from a very beautiful city.
Oh,
Uh,
sounds
the
great.
very the very first question of our podcast is, what does water mean to you?
Well, that's a good question. Water for me is very vital resources. I think it's a very basic, it's very basic answers, but it is very important for all people, even for me. We cannot live without water because we need water for drinking, for showering, bathing, and even gardening. We have sometimes we have abundant water in front of flooding. It is not safe, but yeah, especially Indonesia located in the archipelago surrounded by so much water. We are a maritime country. We see lots of water, but sometimes we don't know how to process or how to make water more potable drinking able for everyone. So it's a big challenge for us, but water is very important.
Yes, it is really interesting point. Living in the water abundant country, you have water every time, but you also have many challenges about water. So I'm just wondering that how did you get into the water sector?
Yeah, well, it was a funny story because my background is urban planning. The story behind uh, when I involved in water sector or working in water utilities, starting from when I was applying for a master degree in the Netherlands. I was asked to fill in a motivation letter, and they want me uh, to imagine, to write down a motivation letter, to write down a plan for 5 years ahead after graduation. And then in the motivation letter, I wrote down that, oh, I will work in water utilities, water company, local water company in my hometown Semarang. And actually, I didn't have any idea what is local water company doing. I don't know what they produce, what kind of they are working. So when I graduate from Wageningen University, I worked as a freelancer at that time. But then my senior sent me a job vacancy in WaterWorks in Semarang. Hey, this is for you. Um, I think it suits for you because you live in Semarang and you also study water management in Wageningen University. But actually, I studied urban water management that is dealing with flooding and drainage system and something like that. So uh, it's not too focusing on drinking water. But then I applied and I get accepted in water utilities where I am working now. I even don't expect to work in water utilities. But now I realize that I was scripting my my job future 5 years ago, and now it's like a dream come true. But actually, working in water utilities now is not only uh, looking for money, but also looking for blessings, because in this utilities, I am working um, in the project where I can support low income families, for poor families, poor people to get access for water, for clean water. So I feel very grateful and I'm happy.
Yes, I'm also really happy for your dream came true. What are you doing currently?
Oh, well, I'm now working closely with the PR department. We are working on customer relations topic, and then we also receiving short-term expert from Vitens or from other Dutch water companies. Yeah, I accompany a short-term expert that is working on customer journey and also customer relations, communication skills. We also had training. We had brainstorming with the local staff and other related stakeholders. And this year I'm busy with uh, proposal of Water for Life. We have a location for Water for Life project, and it is interesting because um, we want to help people in the neighborhoods that affected by land subsidence. Yeah, but other than I support the teams to work on several topics.
Oh, you are doing a lot. I'm really glad that you mentioned about the customer relationship and the public relationship you are doing, because you know in the water utility these parts usually don't get the spotlight that they deserve. We usually don't highlight it about this part, but in my opinion these parts are really important. So could you please tell us more?
Yeah, well, in customer relation topic, we had a training about communication skill. So it is very, I mean, it's amazing because we had a short-term expert from Vitens, and he is very professional. He has so many experiences in marketing, in customer relations. So we carried out a training about communication with aggressive customers. Yeah, because PDIM is still developing. We know that the company sometimes has trouble and also leakages and also many problems in maintenance or in distributing water, in delivering water, in delivering services to customers, and sometimes even often in certain locations, they are very angry with PDAM because of the services, because of the intermittent supply, uh, and problems. So we we train, we share knowledge, we give training to staff to be more patient, to to face those aggressive customers, and then not only customer, not only staff in customer service department, but also technical staff in the field. Yeah, sometimes they go to the customer and there is no customer there, empty houses, and they face dogs. I mean, uh, that's how they. We want to share knowledge how they manage, how they communicate well with those customers. Sometimes it's not easy. We just want to build trust and make them to be loyal to PDRM. That's it. Yeah, we receive so many stories from the staff, their experiences, and it's also inspiring us. Even we also tell that story in the WAP and in the Juopa last year. So that's so I think it's very good for the staff of PDAM that we can improve. We keep improving,
Yeah,
especially in communication, because you know in our culture of Indonesia sometimes we are too soft. We are not we really listening to the people, but sometimes we don't know how to uh, deal with the aggressive people, aggressive customers. But we want to make a win-win solution, both of the between PDIM and also customers. Yeah, especially we want to make a to make to make them happy and to build a trust. That's the goal,
yeah, yeah.
and
That's
also to
very.
prevent any disconnection uh, that customer want to.
Oh yeah, I can relate to that. And I know for sure that the Indonesians are really soft and kind-hearted because I know you are. And I think that all the Asian countries, we are one way or another similar to each other. It is not the nicest way to say like that, but in my opinion, we are not made for very aggressive situation, or we are not really good at that facing those kind of aggressive and tense situation. We would like to be soft and we wanna avoid all the aggressive and tense situation. And yeah, I can imagine that the customer might be sometimes really angry to the water utility when they face the water issue. So I'm really glad to know that your project and your team managed to do a good job in the customer relationship part, and also you presented this experience in the Geopa. Yeah, I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, thank you.
I also want to know the proudest and the happiest moment or experience you have while working in the water center.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I think when we are successfully getting funding to construct and to build new pipeline in poor neighborhoods, I was supporting my team uh, to reach that, and and what make me feel so proud of me is because I see a lot of happy faces from inhabitants. They also thank to us. They thank to everybody who helped them. Uh, it I know I think it's a small thing, but they are really grateful for. Yeah, they can get water, clean water. They don't need to spend much money to just shower in somewhere else. Uh, and they can save money for their daily basis to feed their family. And I can see that children can be happy and they are using water for swimming and for showering, gardening, and it's a very good and very nice view in my opinion.
Nice. By the way, do you have any particular experience being a woman in the water setup?
In water utilities, we are working now. In the past, only 20%, 20/80, like the comparison between female and male. So most male working in water utilities, but now it's increasing. I think 40% female working in water utilities. And yeah, I think when I was working with the PDIM, with the water utilities, especially in technical sector. So I was involving in the meeting, and I was the only woman in the meeting at that time. We were talking about water distribution, and then pipeline construction and how to build reservoir or something like that. And uh, well, but they respect the presence. I mean, they respect me to be present in there. Yeah, even they also give me an opportunity to speak up, which is a very good things for me. And I think in Indonesia we don't have any problem with gender equality. Even we know that the percentage of women and female and male staff, maybe male staff is much more higher than female, but we don't have any problem if female can lead the meeting, chairing the meeting. It's not problem that female staff can be a leader in water utilities. So I think that's a I think that's a good thing in PDM also. In the past, they have slight number of female staff, but now in the recruitment process, in the recent years, because they know that female staff also have an important position, an important role in water utilities. My experience being a woman in water sector, when we were doing an awareness campaign in Water for Life project. So I set up a meeting, I set up an event with community, with the children, children, and and it's like uh, I think the role of women in there is very important to engage more communities and also to you know uh, to communicate with the school children. Yeah, like I think, yeah, and many experiences.
Yeah, yeah. I think that this is the natural talent of being a woman to communicate with the children. So we communicate easily. We can talk with them very easily, and it is really inspiring that Indonesia has, especially the media, knows the importance of the women leaders. So yeah, that's really really wonderful to know about. So the last question is, uh, are there anything you would like to suggest or recommend to the younger generation, especially the women working in the water sector?
Well, maybe my um maybe not recommendation, yeah, but also like a message to all girls who want to work in water sector, just do it. Because women have the same opportunities right now. Um, yeah, speaking about gender equality, in some countries they do really care of that, but if you feel like hesitate to work in water utilities because it's too technical, don't worry, because people, teammates around you will teach you to be a good one, to be better staff. Um, and we need more women because we do analysis, we do calculations, um, and sometimes I feel like the presence of women can also motivate more male staff to work excitedly. uh, and also like yeah, when you are in the communities, we need women to to calm maybe angry customers, aggressive customers, and also when you talk with the potential customers or maybe those who complains for the pipeline networks, we need women to stand up and go in the front office uh, to yeah, to make the situation much more better.
Yes, thank you very much for reminding us that just do it. I think that women are famous for overthinking. We tend to overthink and think again, and we always hesitate to start something. So your suggestion, just do it. is really motivate us and giving us encouragement. Thank you for encouraging. Wow, what an incredible conversation. A huge thank you to our amazing guest, Jurike, for joining us today and sharing such valuable insight. We truly appreciate your time and expertise. To all our listeners out there, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as we did. If you found this conversation helpful, be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with your friends. And don't forget, we have more fantastic episodes coming your way, so stay tuned. You won't want to miss our upcoming guests and the exciting topics we have lined. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and we will catch you in the next episode of Women in Water. Take care and see you soon. Bye bye.